In a standard pack of cards, which king is the only one not to have a mustache? So, question one. In a standard pack of cards, which king is the only one not to have a mustache?
Yeah, people can guess all night what shirt I've got on. I doubt anyone will get it. Right, question one then.
Yeah. Question number two. What is the hottest chili in the world? So, question number two, we want to know what's the hottest chili in the world?
Beer on the tablet. No, it's not this. Question three. What is the common name of Aurora Borealis? Aurora Borealis. So Aurora Borealis is some sort of thing that happens in the sky. What's the more common name for it? Any idea where the dog is? In the
In the
house?
garden.
Yeah.
Question four. 1.5 litres of champagne is known as a what? So 1.5 litres.
Is there a hole in the bottom of this glass? I'm soaked.
1.5 litres of champagne is known as a what?
There's beer everywhere.
I'll have to go and get some type of cloth.
Alright. Right. Question number 5. You're about to see a picture of a dog. All you need to do is tell us what breed of dog it is. And there we go. So all the question is, what breed of dog is on this picture? Question 6. What unusual trait do myotonic goats have? So there's a type of goat called a myotonic goat, and they've got a really unusual trait. Just write it down if you know what it is. That's not enough. I've spilled like a full pint.
So question number 6. What unusual trait do myotonic goats have?
This is question number 6. We'll repeat the questions again. I think a couple of people just joined us. So question 6. This is, what unusual trait do myotonic goats have? So question 7. How many people sit on a jury in the UK? So in a trial in the UK, we have a jury. How many people are on that jury in the UK?
Didn't spell that one.
Oh yeah. I don't know what happens. I just sort of went and just flipped it.
Question number 8.
Repeat 7 again, just in case.
How many people sit on a UK jury? So in the UK, on a jury, how many people sit on the jury?
Right, question number 8. In which English county would you find Slough? Hold on, word for Slough. So in which English county would you find Slough?
Question number 9. What does an arctophile collect?
Yeah, arctophile.
So what does an arctophile collect? And we will start again with these. We'll go through these again because I know a few people have just joined. So number 9, what does an arctophile collect? And final one for this round, number 10. What manufacturer produces all the cars in the following picture? So you're going to see a picture of cars all from the same manufacturer. And the question is, what manufacturer produces all these cars? So question 10, what manufacturer produces all these cars?
That does it for general knowledge.
Okay, so your next round is your picture round, which is all about logos this week. So you're going to see 10 pictures of logos, and you basically just need to tell us what the brand is or what the shop is or whatever it is that we're showing in the logos, but obviously without any giveaways.
I'm just laughing, the dog's got your sock.
So, question number 1, what's the brand that's shown on the screen?
So as Laura said, this is the logos round. You're going to see 10 logos. Question number 1's logo is on the screen. All you need to do is write down what company's logo is on the screen. Okay, logo number 2.
Number 2. And this one's got a bonus point. So if you can tell us what the slogan is for this one as well, you can get a bonus point.
So you picture the logo, it will say whatever the company's name is, and then in smaller text it'll have whatever that company's slogan is. If you can remember that slogan, then you get a bonus point. Would you have remembered it? No chance. Well, there's someone out there might.
Maybe.
Someone might be a fan of this particular establishment, you never know. Well, to be fair, we've been here quite a lot in lockdown, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's been
Essentials.
been a favourite shop, really.
Number 3. So we're going to know what is the logo shown. So what brands does this logo represent? Number 4. We want to know what is this logo on the board?
We'll just sit in silence for a bit. Just trying to avoid people needing to repeat. We'll try and not go through it too fast. So question 4, we've got a certain company's logo on the board. Or on the screen even. Let's write down whose it is. Say logo, I've took the text out. Their logo doesn't actually look like that, does it? But, you know.
Well, to a degree.
Question 5.
Number 5.
Where have you seen that logo? You were nearly there, weren't you?
Yeah.
When you seen this?
Couldn't quite get it. Number 6. Quite a famous one, this one. What's the logo you can see on the screen?
Is it a famous one? More famous than the others?
I'd say so.
I think there's a certain type of people who get it. Like nerds. Nerdy. Like me, nerdy people might get it.
Okay. Logo number 7. So number 7. And number 8.
I just found this logo funny because when I was about 12 or 13, I thought like this mate was spot on. So if you're wearing this, you were doing all right.
No, I never thought that.
I might give a hint there towards what it is, but not seen it around. Have you seen it anywhere in the last
No.
5-10 years?
It's not made to come back.
No. It might do.
Not like another brand we've just had.
It might make a comeback off the back of this quiz. It might make a comeback.
Number 9. What would you say about this one?
No, I literally can't think of anything interesting to say about it.
Is what it is.
Yeah. The logo looks nice, I guess.
Does its job.
Yeah.
And number 10. This one's got a bonus point as well, so we want the catchphrase for this brand. So you can probably all guess what the brand is, but we want to know what the catchphrase is as well.
Well, but can you? You got it wrong at first.
This one?
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
You did. You bet another...
Oh, no, I did. I thought it was
initially,
company,
you bet another company were very similar.
Yeah. But I got the brand. Well, once I knew the brand, I got the slogan.
The slogan's relatively new. They only started saying it about the last 2 years.
Yeah, but you know what it is.
Yeah, you will, yeah.
Okay, so we'll go straight to the answers of the first 2 rounds then. So, starting off with general knowledge then. Question 1 was, in a standard pack of cards, which king is the only one not to have a moustache? And the answer is the King of Hearts. So, the King of Hearts doesn't have a moustache, and all of the kings do. Question number 2. The hottest chili in the world is the Carolina Reaper.
What a cool name for the chili.
So the Carolina Reaper is the hottest chili in the world. And there we have a man eating Carolina Reapers
while having a bath in Carolina Reapers.
In chilies or peppers. Question number 3. The common name for the Aurora Borealis is the Northern Lights, which is what you can see on the screen.
And also the Northern Lights, if you get there the right time of year, you can actually see them in Crosby. So there's a picture of Northern Lights somewhere in Crosby. Do you know that? Do you recognise it?
Yeah.
Do you recognise that part? Yeah.
Well, no, because Crosby Beach kind of looks the same.
Does a bit, but that picture is Crosby Beach. Got it off the Echo site. So yeah, the answer for that question was the Northern Lights. Question 4. 1.5 litres of champagne is known as a what? It's known as a Magnum.
Magnum. Question number 5. The breed of the dog shown in the picture is a Doberman. Question number 6. What unusual trait do myotonic goats have? And the answer is they faint when they get excited or scared. So we only found this out a couple of months ago, didn't we? We haven't seen videos. But they faint when they get excited or scared. So, just like this one that's coming up now.
Yeah, we'll show you now.
Oh, he fainted! And...
So yeah, they faint when they're excited or they're scared. Question 7. How many people sit on a UK jury? So if you were go to trial and you've got a jury, the amount of people that sit in the UK is 12. Question number 8. In which English county would you find Slough? And the answer is Berkshire. Or Berkshire.
Berkshire. I think it's Berkshire. I don't know.
Number 9. What does an arctophile collect? And the answer is teddy bears. So an arctophile collects teddy bears. And the final one for this round, question number 10. In the picture, which manufacturer produces all the cars? And the answer is Renault. So all of these cars in this picture is made by Renault.
Which one's the Capture? Because it's your car.
I think it might be the one in front.
The first one?
Yeah.
I know it's not, but I actually don't know which one the Capture is. I know it's not because the one in front I've never heard of.
Alright, is it the orange one?
I don't know actually.
Yeah.
I forgot myself. Don't know.
Number 1 is on the screen there, and obviously the logo was representing the company LG.
Well, Paul, I got a 7, and Terry got a 7. And Steve thinks he's redeemed himself for next round.
Question number 2. This one was obviously Home and Bargain. And you do have a bonus round for, bonus point for this one. Top brands, bottom prices is the slogan.
Yeah.
So Home Bargains is the brand, and top brands, bottom prices is your slogan. So if you've got both of those, you get 2 points.
If I was doing this quiz, there's no chance I'd remember that slogan.
No, but when you say it, you do know it.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
Question 3.
Best pair of trainers I've ever owned these. So question 3, the brand was Alessi. Question 4, sadly they don't exist anymore.
No longer with us.
But should still be recognisable. That's Blockbuster Video. Blockbuster.
Question number 5. No, I didn't get this one. I had a guess, but I didn't get it.
Yeah, you might see them driving about. It's a Scania.
Scania?
Make trucks, lorries. My dad's watching. My dad should have got that.
Question number 6. This one, games console from quite a few years ago now.
80s, 82, 84, something like that. It's Atari.
The Atari.
They still make games now.
Question number 7. This one, bit of a clue in the coins, if you could read that far in. This one was Newcastle Brown Ale.
What else would we accept? Newcastle Ale?
Yeah.
That'd be okay, yeah.
Yeah. If you missed off the brown ale,
Yeah.
we'll just have Newcastle Ale,
Ale
that's fine. Question number 8.
I think they were the first company to have. Do you know what Coors have on their bottles now when it's cold? Like a little blue. It says, doesn't it, that it's cold to drink. Well, they were the first one to do it.
Oh, really?
With that star and it was blue. Fun fact.
Number 8. Neil's favourite brand.
Best trackie he's ever wore. The Cox Sporty.
Sports Direct's finest.
I haven't seen them in Sports Direct. I was at it. I had a lime green from the Cox Sporty trackie.
Nice.
Like lime luminous green.
I had a white navy blue one.
Quality
Nice.
wear. So number 8 was a Cox Sporty.
Number 9, internet browser. Firefox.
Firefox or Mozilla Firefox. Any combination of that gets you the points. The last one, question 10. It is TUI, and the slogan is...
Dot the I, cross the T, and put U in the middle.
That's the one.
It's a bit of a mouthful. Dot the I, cross the T, and put U in the middle.
So a point for TUI and a bonus point for that slogan.
Dot the I, cross the T, and put U in the middle.
What company did you guess this was at first?
I said Thomas Cook.
Thomas Cook. They were... I can't remember what their logo was. Even though it was in hundreds of their planes
Is it like
today.
a little wink? Oh, no, that's a wink.
Let's move on. Time for
Okay.
sports.
So this one is worth 26 points in total for sports. We'll start with a few questions, then obviously we'll do a game of what Neil's been watching on sports this week.
And what I've been watching, I've got you into this week.
Yeah,
haven't
no,
I?
it's actually quite good.
It's a very good
I
sport.
quite enjoys watching it. Anyway, question number 1. What town in France holds an annual 24-hour sports car endurance race? So what town in France holds an annual 24-hour sports car endurance race?
Leave it on. We'll just keep silent and staring at the camera. Let people get their answers.
Question number 2. Name the 6 clubs that have won the Premier League since 1992.
Yeah, so the Premier League started in 1992. This question's got 6 points available. All you need to do is just name all 6 clubs that have won the Premier League.
So even if you've not got a clue, just name some popular clubs.
Just, yeah, if you don't know, just name clubs that you know have had success. You know, you might get some points. So Premier League started in 1992 and only 6 clubs have won every single title since then. Who are those 6 clubs? A little clue. Liverpool isn't one of them. Not yet. We'll wait a little bit longer for this because people have got to write down 6 different team names, haven't they? If they know all the answers. Or if they don't, they'll be writing down 6 random teams, won't they?
What's that, like 28 years worth of clubs?
27, I think it was. This is the 28th year of the Premier League, yeah.
Nor is Everton.
I know, yeah. But we're used to it. We've not even had a little flirt with winning it, so, you know, we're completely used to it.
Still time will be on
At least
our side.
Liverpool have come close enough to be disappointed about not winning it. We're just happy. Well, we're not happy, but, you know,
Okay, question number 3.
Who did former heavyweight boxer Iron Mike Tyson suffer his first loss to? So when Mike Tyson finally lost, who was it who managed to beat him?
Okay, question number 4. What's the only sport to have been played on the surface of the moon? So what's the only sport to have been played on the surface of the moon? Question number 5. You can see on the screen 3 shirts, apart from you can't because we're blocking one of them.
Yes, so you can see 2 shirts. I'll just move us out the way.
So we want to name the teams whose 1990s kits are shown below. I'll let you elaborate.
Yeah, I think the season of these kits is about 96 is one of them, and the others are very, very similar time span. So the Premier League kits. 3 points available for this one. We can name each team's kit. And no, I don't own any of these kits, believe it or not.
I knew one straight away, I didn't know the others.
I'll leave this up there for a minute. So 3 points available, 3 football kits of Premier League teams from the 1990s. Roughly for around 1995 to 1999 these kits were used. If you can name each of these teams' kits, that'll get you 3 points, or a point per kit. Okay, question 6. Who was top of the golf world rankings prior to all sport being stopped with the lockdown? So who was top of the golf world rankings prior to the lockdown? For question 5, yeah, They're all Premier League teams. All Premier League teams kits from around 1995 to 99. And then we're on question 6 now. Who was top of the golf world rankings prior to the lockdown? So basically, who's top of the golf world rankings now?
Mm-hmm.
Question 7. In the picture below is an Everton player, a current Everton player. Just name who he is. We're only blocking his hand, that's alright. So question 7, who is the Everton player in the picture below? Question 8, who was the last English team to win the European Cup Winners' Cup before the competition was abolished in 1999? So the last English team who managed to win the European Cup Winners' Cup before the competition was abolished in 1999. So what team was that?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
That was the only European competition Everton have won. Everton won it in the 80s.
Question number 9. Who did Andy Murray beat in the final to win a gold medal in the 2012 Olympic Games? So, who did Andy Murray beat in the final to win a gold medal in the 2012 Olympic Games?
Yeah, once Andy Murray won this, he went into beast mode for about a year and went off his head winning tournaments. But what we want to know is this tournament, who did he beat in the final of the Olympic Games? The 2012 Olympic Games. Before we move on to question 10, we will ask for some repeats.
Yeah.
So, because question 10 is not really a question as such, is it? So, if anyone needs me to repeat any of the questions from 1 to 9, let me know now. Get on stage, he even knows who the final was. I didn't know that until I googled it. Number 6. I repeat number 6 then. Who was top of the golf world rankings prior to the lockdown? Or another way of wording it, who was
top of the shop? Yeah,
who's top ranking right now in the golf world rankings? Well, we're about to do 10.
However they rank golf, who's the top? So, finally then, question number 10 is obviously what's Neil been watching on sport this week?
And I've been watching World Chase Tag. Brilliant. So, what World Chase Tag is, it's basically tick, but at a high competitive level.
It's like free running, isn't it?
Yeah.
With like tick.
So, the match you're going to see a bit of later on in the answers is the US against France in the final. The 2019 final, World Chase Tag. I've wrote blue and white shirts below just so you can follow who's who when you see the contest. So just place your bets now. All you need to bet on is who you think is going to win. Is it going to be the USA or is it going to be France? Talk you through a little bit how World Chase Tag works. It's a match consisting of 16 20-second rounds. So when a round starts, it's 1v1, one person evading, one person chasing. And I've gone into in depth on this, haven't I? Proper detail. So it's a one-on-one game for 20 seconds. Obviously, one person has to evade the chaser for 20 seconds. If they can evade them for those 20 seconds, then they get a point. If they get caught, then neither team scores. So you can only get points for evading. If you manage to get an evasion for the next round, then your team carry on evading. Similar to how badminton works. In badminton, you can only score points when it's your serve. So the team with the most evasions after 16 rounds is the winner. What you're going to see in the answers rounds is the penultimate rounds of that final. So place your bets, the USA or France.
So the USA was the blue t-shirts? Yeah.
Yeah.
So USA is going to be blue t-shirts, and then France is going to be white t-shirts. So place your bets now. USA or France, blue or white.
Go for the answers of the sport round.
Mm-hmm.
What's the sport round? World Chase Tag. That better not get cut for copyright. It shouldn't do.
No, it wouldn't.
Right, question 1 then. If you can remember right back to the sports round, it feels like hours ago, doesn't it? What town in France holds an annual 24-hour sports car endurance race?
And the answer is?
So the answer is Le Mans.
Le Mans.
So Le Mans 24.
Question number 2.
6 clubs have won the Premier League since 1992. Those 6 clubs are Manchester United 13 times, Chelsea 5 times, Man City 4 times, Arsenal 3 times, Blackburn and Leicester have both won it once. So there's your 6 points.
1 point for each.
Man United, Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal, Blackburn and Leicester. Between those 6 clubs, they've shared all 27 wins of the Premier League since 1992. Question 3. Who did Mike Tyson suffer his first loss to? That was Buster Douglas. Known as one of the biggest shocks ever in heavyweight boxing, Buster Douglas.
Number 4. The only sport to have been playing on the surface of the moon is golf.
Yeah, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, that was what they played on the moon. They had a game of golf.
Did they actually play it there, or did they just hit golf balls?
Yeah, they probably didn't have, like I say, 18 holes.
Did they go after the same ball? They just went off.
Oh, when Neil did his drive, it went out the atmosphere. Yeah, the answer to that one is golf.
Number 5.
So the 3 kits were all Premier League kits from around 1995 to 1999, and those teams were from left to right. Wimbledon, the Crazy Gang, who now unfortunately not a team. Liverpool was the middle one. Yeah, Wimbledon don't exist anymore. The MK Dons. And Coventry City. So Wimbledon, Liverpool, and Coventry City. There are your 3 answers. So Wimbledon, Liverpool, and Coventry City. Question 6. Who is top of the golf world rankings? Is basically what the question is. And that is Rory McIlroy. So question 6. Top of golf world rankings prior to the lockdown. And still top now because no more golf has been played since. To Rory McIlroy.
Not gonna lie, thought he was a Formula 1 race car driver.
Question 7. The Everton player you can see on screen is Oumar Niasse, who stole living in Everton for the last 5 years. But there you have it. Oumar Niasse answers the question 7. Question 8 was the last team who won the European Cup Winners' Cup before the competition was abolished in 1999. That team was Chelsea.
Nice haircuts.
Well done, Steve, for getting as well. They beat Lazio in the final. And Dennis Wise on the pitch, Gianluca Vialli, Zola.
Why has he got different shorts?
I think he was a substitute and he wasn't on the pitch, or he'd been subbed off. Oh, and there's Gus Poyet on the far side, that's all I can recognise. The moon's fake.
9.
Who does Andy Murray beat in the final of the Olympic Games to win gold medal in 2012 on centre court? He beat Roger Federer. So there's the 1 to 9 questions. You're about to find out whether the US or France won in World Chase Tag. So the US are the team in the blue shirts. On the stream, or on the video you're about to see, they're actually called GNF, I think they're called, the team name. And then France are the ones in the white shirt. They're called United. So all you need to remember is United is France, and they're in white shirts. And the blue shirt is GNF, and that's the USA. So we're about to see that contest. Let's see who the winner is.
Ooh.
And hopefully we don't get copyrighted. Here we go.
GNF versus United. Chase 1. United evading.
Athletes ready! This is it. The final of World Chase Tag. And it is the French versus the Americans. The Americans chasing and chasing well. Seth Rugy hunting down Clément Dumais. Strong start.
Chase 2. GNF evading.
Athletes ready! We will have a new name on the trophy. It might well be GNF. Ben Alouafi bouncing off the tilted cube. Chasing Seth Rugy, who goes down, but he was tagged
Looks
anyway.
like he shot him, doesn't it, when he gets
Pop it
tagged?
down.
That's just me summing up the next 12 rounds. So you're going to see the final part.
Chase 13. United evading.
Athletes ready! Seth Rugy charged with stopping Loic Georgie, who once again starts over by the ridge. Loic Georgie spins around the front line, but gets tagged again.
Chase 14. GNF evading.
Athletes ready!
This is France.
Again, said it earlier, the mountain's a dangerous place to start. You can definitely get rocked off. Oh, and there it is. It was a ballsy move he definitely tried to bring, but this time it just didn't work out.
Chase 15. United evading. Match point United.
Athletes ready!
So the white flag evades and wins.
For the title, Kirill Kortmuller. He's earned himself some space. Round the front line he goes. Under the ridge. Seth Wang hunting him down. Over the mountain. Kirill Kortmuller, an enormous jump. Slips, but he's still clear. Surely this could be it. The title's in his hands. Can he claim the evasion? Oh,